welcome to the 2020 Gathering of Eagles and Silver Beaver Recognition event. I'm Randy Widener, MC for this year's virtual event. For those of us who have not observed the success of the Hawk Mountain Council, this is one of the most impressive events of the Scouting year. We are here to recognize the efforts and accomplishments of each of our Eagle Scouts for the class of 2019 and to present several special awards. In 2019, Hawk Mountain Council was proud to see 115 Scouts become Eagles. It's now my privilege to introduce Eagle Scouts from Troop 155 and the class of 2019 to perform our opening ceremony.
Hello, I'm Brian Beddoe, Field Director here at the Hawk Mountain Council. I want to congratulate Ethan, Mark, and Chris from Troop 155 for earning their Eagle Scout rank and thank them for leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance, the Scout Oath, and the Scout Law.
Please rise for the pledge. Scout salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. 2. The oath. Scout sign. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight.
Law. A Scout
is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. 2.
And now I'd like to introduce Rabbi Michaelson for the invocation.
O Lord, we are grateful for the happiness and sense of achievement this evening. We have so much for which to be thankful with these budding leaders, their health and welfare, family love that enriches our existence, and the sense of community that brings us together, even if we must stay apart. O God, grant these young people an awareness of their opportunities for growth and service. May they see the beauties of this world. May their souls and minds delight in the glories of nature, in music and poetry, and in all the arts that add meaning to life. May they sense the order of your universe, so that they may delve into the sciences, bringing new lights to shine, adding brightly to our knowledge. May they seek to work for the betterment of humanity as builders and creators, whether with the trained skill of an architect, an engineer, or a social scientist, or the healing arts of physician and nurse, to aid and to bring comfort. May they ever be aware of this great nation of ours and our determination to remain free and help bring freedom to people throughout our world. We pray that you will guide them to make good decisions about their future, and that you will be with them always, in good times and bad. O Lord, may they always remember that they are all your children, to whom all our prayers are turned. So will they recognize that all men are equal in your eyes, no matter their color or creed. May these Eagle Scouts, their families, and their leaders continue to walk before you. Grant them health, happiness, and success in the years that are to come. Amen.
Thank you, Rabbi Michaelson, for those inspirational words. Now, I'd like to introduce Eagle Scouts Cole Mitchell, Chaz Andrews, David Morgan, and Joshua Potts to lead the recitation of the Eagle Scout Charge.
I reaffirm my allegiance to the 3 promises of the Scout Oath. I thoughtfully recognize and take upon myself
the obligations and responsibilities of an Eagle Scout. On my honor, I will do my best to make my training an example.
And my status and influence count strongly for better scouting and for better citizenship in my troop
in my community, and in my contact with other people. To this I pledge my sacred honor.
Thank you to the Hawk Mountain Council field staff. I'd now like to introduce Ralph Hilborn, a member of our Eagle Recognition Committee. Ralph was instrumental in creating the Service to Eagle Scouts Award.
Good evening. I am Ralph Hilborn, former committee chairman of Troop 183. Bruce T. Shutt, former scoutmaster of Troop 183 Blandon, passed away on December 2nd, 2018, of an incurable neurological condition. Before his passing, Bruce positively affected the lives of all who met him, especially the scouts he mentored on their trail to Eagle. Bruce has been honored in the past. On January 22nd, 2015, Bruce received the Hawk Mountain Council Lifetime Achievement Award, and before his passing, participated in the dedication of the Bruce T. and Teresa Shutt mountain bike trail at the Hawk Mountain Scout Reservation. Tonight, we honor Bruce's legacy with the Bruce T. Shutt Eagle Scout Mentor Award, an annual award given at this occasion. Bruce impacted the lives of and mentored 57 Eagles Scouts during his tenure as Scoutmaster and then Assistant Scoutmaster when he was forced to step down due to his illness. Bruce carried that list of Eagle Scouts with him always as a great source of pride when he was no longer ambulatory. He framed the list and would point to it and say, "That's a list of my boys." Including in it is his 3 Eagle Scout sons, Jeff, Kyle, and Brian. They're the gift that the Lord gave me to help me through this thing, he would say. And here tonight to explain the award is Steve Hoffman.
It's my pleasure and honor today as the chairman of the Eagle Scout Dinner to introduce this year's recipient of the Bruce Shutt Award. Jay Owen has been an assistant scoutmaster with Troop 236 in Shillington for the last 29 years. In that time, he has helped to mentor over 39 boys to the rank of Eagle Scout. Jay is an Eagle himself, Eagle Scout class of 1971. As a scout, he attended the World Jamboree in Japan. He lists that as one of his favorite memories. As a leader of Troop 236, I was gifted with Jay, and when I was a new leader, he was one of those people that I always hoped that he was going on a camping trip with us, because he's probably forgotten more over the years about scouting and about the outdoors and about cooking and first aid than I'll ever know. One of the things that the committee looks at when they look at candidates for the Bruce Shutt Award is their commitment to the youth. And one particular instance stepped out to the committee, and that was an experience that Jay had with a young man who joined our troop. The boy had a chronic condition of muscular dystrophy, and at age 14, discouraged by his own physical limitations, quit scouting. Unfortunately, the next day when he walked into school, his substitute teacher was Mr. J. Owen. And Mr. Owen continued to cajole and convince this young man to come back to scouting. At age 16, this young man came back to scouting and was determined to make Eagle. Had it not been for Mr. Owen, he would not have rejoined, and once he rejoined, if it had not been for Mr. Owen, he wouldn't have got his Eagle Scout application in 2 days before his 18th birthday.
That's what happened.
So it's our pleasure and honor to have Jay as a recipient of this. We want to thank him for his commitment to scouting. I was there to see Jay hit the second point summit of his scouting career. Having achieved Eagle in 1971, I was able to see him summit Mount Baldy in 2019. and to do so along with 4 youth Eagle Scouts and 1 Eagle leader, who he helped mentor along. So Jay, congratulations. I'm going to introduce Jim Milham now, who's going to present Jay with this award.
Jay, on behalf of the Hawk Mountain Council Boy Scouts of America, it is an honor to be able to present this award to you. As we heard earlier, the purpose of the award, and for me as a Scout executive, it's those quiet mentors in the background that really make a difference for Scouting. I know you probably have enough mentor pins now that you could line your jacket with it, but the reality is you've earned those because of what you've done for the youth in your troop and Scouting, and as an Eagle Scout, you've given back. So on behalf of the Hawk Mountain Council, it's with an honor to present to you the Brew Shutt Award. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. It's truly an honor to receive this. Certainly it's nice to be recognized for the years of hard work, but it's also a tribute to the troop and the incredible leadership that we've had over the years that has allowed the conditions that presented to the boys the opportunity to continue on towards this path to Eagle. It's certainly a life milestone for each of us, and it's been my pleasure to have this opportunity to give back to, basically in honor of the men that mentored me many years ago. I will never forget them.
And that's critical. And again, thank you and congratulations.
Thank you.
So, Deb, we're going to give you this bouquet of flowers to thank you for allowing Jay for 29 years to do what he's done for the youth of our council, and to thank you for the patience. Thank you for the times that you woke up with no one there next to you in the bedroom. Thank you for helping out whenever Jay would come home with dirty camping gear or stories or scrapes or bruises or strains, which I know he came home with, and you were always there to support him. So thank you so much on behalf of Hawk Mountain Council.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you.
mean, it's one thing to have a husband who is volunteering in this capacity, and he started with Johnny O and my son, and he's still there. So it's a good thing.
All right. Well, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Congratulations to Jay Owen. Earning the rank of Eagle Scout is not the end of the trail. The trail goes ever on and on. Your example and skill serve as a light to others and a guide to those around you. The National Eagle Scout Association's Outstanding Adult Eagle Scout Award is a prestigious recognition that may be granted by a council's NISA committee to Eagle Scouts in the community who have demonstrated outstanding achievement and positive impact in their local communities, state, or region. Recipients of this award have attained eminence through service to others in their profession and community. Tonight, we recognize a member of the Eagle Scout class of 1979. The National Eagle Scout Association's Outstanding Adult Eagle Scout Award is a prestigious recognition granted by a council to Eagle Scouts who have demonstrated outstanding achievement at the local, state, or regional level. The men who receive this award have devoted their lives to their profession, avocation, community, and beliefs at great sacrifice to themselves and their families. Recipients are those whose achievements outside of Scouting have touched and inspired others, those who have had a positive impact long-term and as cornerstones to their communities, and those who have attained prominence in their field. I'd like to now direct you to Steve Hoffman for the presentation of this year's Outstanding Adult Eagle Scout Award.
The National Eagle Scout Association Outstanding Eagle Scout Award was established during the Boy Scout of America's 100th anniversary in 2010, with the first recipient to receive the award a year later. The award was created to recognize notable Eagle Scouts. Often, worthy candidates for this award have inspired others through their actions and have devoted a lifetime to their profession avocation, community, and beliefs at great sacrifice to themselves and their families. The National Outstanding Eagle Scout Award has gained prominent standing among scouting recognitions. Previous recipients include famous authors, explorers, television personalities, military flag officers, scientists, government officials, and prominent businessmen. Tonight, we are recognizing just such an individual, and that individual is Scott Sunderland. Scott, please join me. Scott Sunderland is an outstanding scouter, business leader, and community volunteer. An Eagle Scout since 1979, Scott has supported scouting in numerous ways. He has served as an assistant scoutmaster for Kutztown Troop 101. He's worked at Hawk Mountain Scout Reservation, on the Cub Scout Day Camp staff, and as assistant ranger and nature lodge director. He attended the 1977 National Scout Jamboree and Philmont Scout Ranch. Scott currently serves the council as a leadership dinner table host, a member of the Eagle Scout Recognition Dinner Community, and the institutional representative for Troop 479. Scott's career has been a natural extension of his love of scouting. Over the past 37 years, he has worked for the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers as a park ranger on the operations staff, performing flood control operations and facility maintenance, and as chief ranger supervising the ranger staff, all culminating in his current position as natural resource manager overseeing all operations at Blue Marsh Lake. He has been able to support scouting throughout his career with the Corps, working with many troops at the annual Take Pride in Blue Marsh Day, supporting numerous Eagle Scout projects at the lake, and as a staff member of the 2005 and 2010 National Scout Jamborees at Fort A.P. Hill, Virginia, promoting the Corps of Engineers Natural Resource Management Program to scouts in the environmental conservation area. An avid supporter of his community, Scott serves in a variety of volunteer roles. He is active in his church, Trinity Lutheran of Robesonia, serving as their maintenance committee and as a lay assistant. Scott is active in the local chapter of the Ruffed Grouse Society, promoting proper forest management. He also serves on the board of directors of Camp Edmar, a local camp for all scouts in Kutztown, and is an active member of the Flying Dutchman Ski Club and numerous other community organizations. On behalf of the National Eagle Scout Association and Hawk Mountain Council, it is my pleasure, my honor, and my privilege to present you with this, the National NISA Outstanding Eagle Scout Award. Congratulations. This comes with 2 bits of swag. The first one is this pin that you can now proudly wear on your lapel. And it also comes, as many of Scouting's highest awards do, with a medal that Mr. Jim Milham will now present to you.
Scott, congratulations on behalf of the council.
All right. Congratulations, Scott.
Well, thank you. I'm extremely honored to receive this award. Scouting has made a major impact in my life, and as the motto goes, once an eagle, always an eagle. And I've tried to assist and lead other scouts towards their rank of eagle throughout my career with the Corps of Engineers and on the levels I helped with the council level. I'm very, very appreciative of this award and honor tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Scott.
Congratulations, Scott.
Congratulations, Scott. I can tell you it's truly a pleasure serving on this committee with you every year. Now, I'd like to introduce Matt Hensinger to recognize the Council's most recent Silver Beaver recipients.
Good evening. I'm Hawk Mountain Council's Council Commissioner, Matt Hensinger, and it's great to be with you this afternoon. We're here to recognize a number of our council level recipients of the 2020 Silver Beaver Awards. It is my pleasure to formally open this National Court of Honor. The Silver Beaver Award was introduced in 1931 and is a council level Distinguished Service Award of the Boy Scouts of America. Recipients of this award are registered scouters who have made an impact on the lives of youth through service given to the council. The Silver Beaver Award. The Boy Scouts of America, acting through the National Court of Honor, may award the Silver Beaver for distinguished service to youth upon the following basis and procedure. Each local council may process their own annual allotment of Silver Beaver awards and shall send a list of Silver Beaver recipients presented each calendar year to the National Court of Honor no later than January 31st of the following year. The award is made for noteworthy service of exceptional character to youth by registered scouters, Cub Scouters, varsity scouters, and venturing leaders within the territory under the jurisdiction of the council. As evidence of the award, there shall be presented a suitable certificate, duly authenticated by the Boy Scouts of America, pursuant to the action of the National Court of Honor, and a miniature Silver Beaver suspended by a blue, white, and blue ribbon to be worn around the neck. Each duly local chartered council shall be entitled to one nomination. Councils having more than 60 units shall be entitled to further nominations on the basis of one for each additional 60 units or fraction thereof in their territory, as of December 31st, preceding the nomination, according to the records of the National Office. Our first Silver Beaver recipient for the 2020 year is James Kohler. Jim is a council advancement chairman for the Frontier District. Jim currently serves as the Hawk Mountain Council advancement chair. He began his scouting career as a leader in 1992 and has been serving ever since. In addition to his current position, he also served as a unit commissioner and earned his bachelor's degree in commissioner's service science in 2003. Other positions of responsibility were Assistant Scoutmaster, District Friends of Scouting Chair, District Advancement Committee Chair, District Advancement Chair, and Camp Staff Merit Badge Counselor. He also completed Wood Badge training in 2003. He has attended the Scoutmaster Fundamentals course, the Unit Commissioner Basic Training course, District Committee training, and attended Boy Scout Advancement training at the Philmont National Training Center in 2007. He has been awarded the Leaders Training Award, the Commissioner Arrowhead Honor, and the District Award of Merit. A United States Army veteran, Jim uses his past experience as a leader to teach others. For 35 years, Jim worked as a welder in private industry and can still be found at camp every summer, teaching the welding merit badge to our scouts as a member of the camp staff. Jim has been married 43 years, has 3 children, and is blessed with 8 grandchildren. It's my honor to congratulate Jim on this worthy award.
Thank you, Matt. On behalf of the Hawk Mountain Council Boy Scouts of America, it's truly an honor to present Jim Kohler the Silver Beaver Award for 2020. Jimmy, if you'd like to say a few words.
Oh, well, I want to say thank you. All my years of service with the Boy Scouts, my main focus was always the youth. Their accomplishments mean so much more, than any of the other awards that I received. Again, it's always the youth that were in my heart. So I thank you very much for this award.
Well, it's truly an honor and obviously well deserved, and we really appreciate what you've done for the youth of the Hawk Mountain Council.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
I'd like to introduce our next Silver Beaver recipient, Walt Sheehan. Walt is currently the District Commissioner for Kokuzing District. Walt has been in scouting for over 15 years as an adult leader. He currently serves as an Assistant Scoutmaster and Advancement Chairman for Troop 597 in Amityville. In addition, he is also the District Commissioner for Kokuzing District in Hawk Mountain Council. As a youth, Walt earned his Arrow of Light. In the past, he served as an assistant district commissioner for the Frontier District, responsible for the Daniel Boone School District. Walt also served as an assistant scoutmaster for Troop B-231 for the 2013 National Jamboree and was a scoutmaster for the 2017 Jamboree in West Virginia. He's currently serving as a member of the National Jamboree Committee for our council. He's a Brotherhood member of Kittatinny Lodge 5, Ward of the Arrow. Walt has earned the Scouters Training Award, the District Award of Merit, has a bachelor's and master's degree in Commissioner Science, has received the Commissioner's Key and Arrowhead Honor. He also attended Wood Badge training in 2012. Walt is married and the proud father of Wally, a Hawk Mountain Council Eagle Scout. He currently works as a regional sales director for Suez Water Technologies and Solutions. Walt has also completed the GE Six Sigma Black Belt certification. Walt's an active member of our council, and we're very honored to give this award to Walt this 2020 season.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you for introducing Walt Sheehan as our next recipient of the Silver Beaver Award. On behalf of the Hawk Mountain Council Boy Scouts of America, it's with honor that I present you, Walt, this award, the Silver Beaver Award, for your service for youth in your community. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So, on behalf of the council, congratulations. If you'd like to say a few words about the award.
Yes, thank you. People ask, I turned 60 this year, and they ask why I still do this. My son's already has his Eagle, and it's because of what this program's done for him and other youth in the troop. It's great to see the youth all of a sudden get that aha moment where all their learning and everything that we work with them and their fellow scouts teach them all come together at one time, and it hits. And it's what we do this for. I'd like to thank my wife, because she gives me up for that 1 weekend a month and that hour and a half a week. And again, Rick Henry also for teaching me, bringing me back in and allowing me to be part of scouting again when my son started in Troop 597. So thank you.
Congratulations, Walt. Well deserved.
It's now my distinct honor to recognize our third Silver Beaver recipient, Terry Troutman. Terry recently served as the district chairman of Black Rock District. He is also currently serving as the scoutmaster of Troop 652 in Cole Township. Has been as I said, a district chairman for Black Rock District, and is a committee member of PAC 652, and also is a volunteer camp master at Hawk Mountain Scout Reservation. Terry became involved in scouting when his son joined the Cub Scout PAC. As with all volunteer organizations, the PAC needed folks to lead, and he became a den leader. Initially, he followed his son through the Cub Scout ranks. However, when his son crossed from Webelos to Boy Scouts, Terry remained a Webelo den leader for many more years. After his son's second year in Boy Scouts, the troop needed more involved leaders to make sure events could be accomplished, and he took on dual roles: Webelo den leader and assistant scoutmaster. Around 2011, the scoutmaster stepped down and the committee asked if Terry would take the position. It was that time that he changed his role at the PAC level from Webelo den leader to PAC committee member so he could devote enough time to serving as scoutmaster. Terry's son is now a 23-year-old Eagle Scout of Hawk Mountain Council, and Terry has remained as the troop scoutmaster. Terry completed Wood Badge training in 2013 and earned his Wood Badge beads in 2014. He has served on staff for Wood Badge multiple times and has been selected to be the scoutmaster for our 2021 Wood Badge course here in Hawk Mountain Council. Terry became involved at Black Rock District as an at-large committee member about 6 years ago. 3 years ago, he took on the position of Black Rock District Chairman, and only this past year stepped down. Terry is employed as a supervisory hydraulic technician with the United States Department of Agriculture. ARS, I don't know what that means, you're going to have to ask Terry, Pasture Systems and Watershed Management Research Unit. He conducts research related to agriculture and in providing a clean environment and water supply. He uses research methods and practices that will help to protect our waters, primarily for the Chesapeake Bay watershed, but still allows us the abundant and safe food supply we are accustomed to having available. He's been with the ARS for over 32 years after graduating from Shippensburg University of Pennsylvania. The findings and methods his unit have developed has broader implications besides the Chesapeake Bay. They have been applied in Canada, New Zealand, Brazil, and China, just to name a few. Terry's married and for hobbies enjoys hiking and backpacking, so scouting's a natural fit. He's also an avid hunter and has many memories of days afield with his father, brothers, and his son. His hobbies don't stop when the sun goes down. There are many nights he can be found in his backyard enjoying the beauty the heavens offer through one of his telescopes. Once again, congratulations to our Silver Beaver, Terry Troutman.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you for introducing Terry Troutman. On behalf of the Hawk Mountain Council Boy Scouts of America, it's with honor to present Terry the Silver Beaver Award for his service to the youth of his community. Terry, congratulations.
Thank you.
Terry, why don't you say a few words about the award?
I want to, this truly is an honor, and I want to say thank you to you, Jim, Matt, the council, and the people who've nominated me as well as who selected. But this isn't an award that I earned on my own. Everywhere I've been involved in scouting and in the community, I'm part of a team. At my troop itself, of course, as a scoutmaster, I rely on assistant scoutmasters, the parents, the committee, and of course the youth leadership themselves that are within the troop. Being involved in the district, I've been district chairman up until this past year, but I'm part of a team. I rely on the help and the assistance of everybody else that's in there. And the work that I've done also at the council, being involved with the STEM Day and everything at Albright University, the training sessions and everything else. Again, it's all a part of a team. So even though it's my name that's on here, I want to say thank you and say thank you to everybody else who has helped me earn this. And I do greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Terry, thank you so much. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
And once again, it's my honor to invite our fourth Silver Beaver for 2020, Edward Stock. Edward Stock is currently one of our vice presidents for legal for the Hawk Mountain Council. Ed has served our council for many years as the vice president of legal affairs. He has provided valuable service and advice in the interest of the council and scouting, and is a very respected member of our executive board. As a partner in the firm of Roland Rick Stock, Ed is an experienced trial lawyer who represents and fights for victims of injustice. He has handled catastrophic personal injury, wrongful death, motor vehicle accident, truck accident, products liability, medical malpractice, premises liability, and slip and fall cases for over 30 years. He has tried cases extensively throughout the state and federal courts of eastern and central Pennsylvania. Ed also has great experience with municipal law, real estate law, business law, and general civil litigation. Mr. Stock has represented numerous clients in a wide variety of matters in both state and federal court, as well as before administrative agencies. He lectures frequently for the Pennsylvania Bar Institute and Berks County Bar Association. He has taught at Alvernia University and St. Joseph's University. He is a member of the Pennsylvania Bar Association and is a past president of the Berks County Bar Association. In addition to his professional endeavors, Ed is an active member of the Berks County community. He has served 2 terms as chairman of the board of Reading Area Community College, has served as the president of the board of directors of Big Brothers Big Sisters, serves on the board of the Berks County History Center, is a vice chairman of the Pennsylvania Bar Foundation, and is a past chairman of the Pennsylvania Accessibility Advisory Board. Ed has earned his law degree cum laude in 1985 from Duquesne University School of Law, where he was a member of the Duquesne Law Review. He is a 1982 graduate of Dickinson College. He is licensed to practice throughout Pennsylvania, in the United States District Court for the Eastern and Middle Districts, and before the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Third Circuit Court. Ed resides in Reading, Pennsylvania, and we are very proud to have Ed as a member of our council, and we appreciate his service. He is a great asset to our organization. Thank you.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you for introducing our final Silver Beaver Award recipient for the Hawk Mountain Council Boy Scouts of America. It's with honor and privilege that I present Ed Stock, our final Silver Beaver Award for his service to the community and youth of Berks County as well as the Hawk Mountain Scout Reservation. Ed, congratulations on behalf of the council.
Thank you, Joe.
And we'd like to say a few comments about the award.
Sure. Thank you very much. I'm very honored to receive this award. I do have to say that in my past I was not the world's greatest Boy Scout, but I was privileged to have two sons who became Eagle Scouts, and scouting was very good to them, and I'm glad that I could provide some service to the council to sort of contribute back what the council was able to give to my two sons. So again, thank you very much, Jim.
Ed, thank you. Similar to me that my son's an Eagle Scout. I was not fortunate enough to be an Eagle Scout, but very similar situation. So again, congratulations and thank you for your service to the council and youth. Now back to Steve Hoffman with an interview with Lee Graham.
Tonight, we're joined by Leon Grimm. It's tradition for the Eagle Scout dinner to have a speaker. This year, as we're breaking a lot of traditions, we had the unique opportunity to meet with Mr. Grimm, who has been the advancement coordinator for the Kookoosin District for how many years?
12 years or more. I don't recall.
For
time flies.
Time flies when you're dealing with Eagle Scouts.
Yes.
So Mr. Grimm this year has finally decided to hang it up and enjoy his retirement, and we wanted to bring him on here, ask him a few questions about his experience, and thank him as well for being part of the advancement process for Scouts in the Kookoosin District. What exactly does an advancement coordinator do?
Basically, we coordinate from Cub Scouts through Boy Scouts on advancements and so forth within the pack or the troop.
Okay. But when it relates specifically to Eagle Scouts, you do what? Life to Eagle conferences?
Life to Eagle, approve their projects and so forth. A project that has been okayed by the Scoutmaster to do for the young man, and then conduct their Eagle Board as the final step to becoming an Eagle Scout.
An Eagle Scout. So as part of this, before we sat down here, Leon and I were speaking, and I said, how many boys have you seen go through the Eagle Scout process? How many boards of review have you sat on? And your answer was?
A couple hundred over the number of years. I think one year I had 40 boys.
Wow.
And so forth in a year.
And that's just in the Kookoosin District?
That's just Kookoosin, yes.
Okay. And do you see these scouts? Do you ever see any of these scouts? Do they recognize you from their boards of review later in life?
Some of them, yes. At the 4th of July parade in Wyomissing, I see some of them when I'm sitting and watching the parade and so forth. Some come up to me and say hello. Basically, one scout for the last number of years looks for me every 4th of July.
That's great.
Another one is now involved in scouting. That's David Zobian, who's involved with the Boy Scout troop now.
Yep.
He was one of my Eagles, and he enjoyed what we did in scouting, and until he became an Eagle Scout.
He's an Eagle Scout and a pediatrician, local
yes,
pediatrician.
He is.
Yeah. So tell me how you got involved in scouting, Leon. Were you a scout as a child?
I was never a scout, but in 1977, my son needed a Weeblo leader. I stepped forward. He crossed over, and I said, how can I help? So that's how I got involved. I became the assistant scoutmaster. A year later, the scoutmaster moved to Texas. I became the scoutmaster. And I've been involved in scouting ever since. My first year at camp was the first year at Hawk Mountain in 1978. So I've enjoyed scouting.
So what keeps you excited about working, what kept you excited? I know you're retired now. We're not trying to pull you back into it. But what kept you excited about working with advancement, with the packs and the troops? What kept you involved?
Basically, talking to the young men about what their ideas were in scouting, how could we change the troop, what were their goals in life, and so forth. And some were going to do going to college, the others were going to go into business somewhere along the line. We basically had a good idea. I tried to say certain things to them about what they should be doing and so forth to advance their careers and so forth.
So, as you mentioned that, there's something that you're famous for anybody who's been a scoutmaster or an Eagle Scout or an Eagle Advisor in the Kookoosin District. There's something that Mr. Grimm is very famous for, and that is his list. So when you come to an Eagle Scout Board of Review, you have a little list there. You don't really reveal what it is until the end. But the last question that I recall you ask the Eagle Scout candidate is, if they could add a point to the Scout law, what would it be?
Okay.
And so can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Basically, the first question I would ask is there anything that can be eliminated from the law? And they'd give me maybe one or five, and some say none. And I said, okay, if you eliminate one, what would you replace it with? Or what would be the 13th one to the list? And over the years, I've come up with 72 different names and so forth of what they would like to see added to the Scout law.
I'm going to read through just a few of them. Active, careful, conscientious, dedicated, effort, forgiveness, initiative, involved, on time. Boy, on time kind of fits, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Especially when they were coming to get their eagle finished. Getting it done, a lot of them, on the last day before they turned 18.
So we went through here and discussed, and I think there was one that stood out to both of us. There's two of them that stood out to both of us. The first one is the buddy system.
Yeah, that's something that's in scouting all the time. When you go out on an event and so forth, you got to have a buddy to do whatever you're going to be doing. So it was a little strange to say buddy system, but you can use that in scouting and whatever you do in school or wherever else you might go.
The other one that stood out, and I think this is probably the one that we both keyed in on right away, is common sense.
Yes. That I think is very important, because nowadays a lot of things are not common sense. If you think back and look at what's taking place right now, a lot of common sense would come in good.
All right. There's other things on here. There's safety, which I think our troop gave you, tenacity, upbeat, work ethic, positive, open-minded. Some great ideas here. Maybe one day some of these will make it into the Scout law.
Basically, when I ask the question, it makes the boy think a little bit about, he'll go over the list, and then he'll think and say, this, and he'll come up with this. It's basically, in a board reviews, make them think a little bit about some of the answers that are going to be given.
Right.
It's not necessarily something they would think about in scouting.
Well, Leon, on behalf of Hawk Mountain Council and as a member of Kookoosin District, I'm a member of Kookoosin District going back to the days when it was I think it was at the Daniel Boone District back in the day. I want to thank you for your time and what you've done for scouts, for scouters, for scout leaders over the years in helping to get boys excited about advancement at all levels and get them motivated to take the step and climb on the path to Eagle. We wish you the best in your retirement, but we never see you as fully retired because you're always a part of it. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Is there anything, before we go, is there anything that you'd like to say to the Eagle Scout class of that we're recognizing this year? This is the class of 2019.
I'm glad to see a number of them young men obtain the rank. It'll stay with you for the rest of your life. It will help you go back and look at what you've done. It helped my son in the Marine Corps, what scouting has done for him over the years.
Okay. Well, thank you, Leon, and we'll take you now back to the rest of the program.
Now, we're proud to recognize our 2019 Eagle Scouts and their projects.
Brendan M. Adams, Troop 523, installed information kiosks at French Creek State Park. Kurt A. Adams, Troop 459, painted a U.S. map on the playground at Sinking Springs Montessori Day School. Joseph A. Ambarian, Troop 413, beautified a section of the Wyomissing Public Library property. Joshua R. Angstadt, Troop 430, refurbished the older and unused campsites at Blue Mountain Camp. Arthur W. Achenbach, Troop 413, removed and replaced old fence and put up bench and trash can system. Seth M. Ayers, Troop 523, made a walking trail for Perkiomenville Mennonite Church. Mason Q. Battercher, Troop 183, restored the soccer kickboard located at Maiden Creek Community Park. Matthias V. Barb, Troop 621, built culverts to divert runoff water for the Hawk Mountain Sanctuary. Bastian W. Bees, Troop 611, planted shrubs and built a fence at Sweet Arrow Lake Park. Zachary R. Bernosky, Troop 413, constructed silent witness stands for safe Berks. Stephen W. Bolt, Troop 543, created life-size wooden Lincoln log toys. Austin E. Bonnets, Troop 597, built a storage shed for Buddy Ball to store their baseball equipment. Logan C. Borky, Troop 154, cleared trail, built a Serenity prayer bench, and painted a shed for the YMCA Camp Joy. Logan J. Boyer, Troop 101, constructed and installed 2 benches at the Kutztown Historical Society. Luke A. Cebulski, Troop 413, built 6 box hockey tables for local playground for use by Wyomissing Borough. Leaf I. Connor, Troop 780, organized a dog awareness event to benefit the Long Island Golden Retriever Rescue. Carson M. Crossley, Troop 103, built 8 mason bee homes to protect mason bees. Brent J. Cullen, Troop 459, installed 2 bat houses and 6 bee houses for Burke's Nature. Jason K. Dassica, Troop 413, constructed, designed, and installed handrails for the bridge in Wyomissing Park. Dalton L. Davenport, Troop 163, built a trash can receptacle for Keystone Military Families Organization. Hunter D. Davis, Troop 731, restored soccer fields and built 3 benches for the Shenandoah Youth Soccer Association. Drevin R. Deskey, Troop 511, replaced all the lights in the church with LED lights. David R. Diedemann, Troop 597, made trail improvements at Shady Hollow assisted riding and mapped out trails for riders. Keith T. Esterly, Troop 521, built a fire pit at St. Thomas More Catholic Church. Wesley R. Evans, Troop 607, supplied newborn blankets and caps for the Lehigh Valley South Maternity Ward. Philip D. Fabian, Troop 575, bought and installed AED devices for the Most Blessed Sacrament Church via fundraising. Hunter G. Fagan, Troop 523, constructed an outdoor classroom gazebo for the Westmont Christian Academy. Andrew B. Folk, Troop 422, built a Gaga pit to benefit the youth of the borough of Burnville. Joshua I. Frankhauser, Troop 595, installed split rail fence next to the historical building at the Birdsboro Community Center. Isaac R. Fresh, Troop 241, installed a military memorial flagpole at Pine Forge Sportsman Club. Braden S. Freer, Troop 595, constructed Little Free Library in the community park of Birdsboro. Everett W. Fry, Troop 597, built a community garden at St. Paul's Lutheran Church in Douglasville. Jesse T. Fullington, Troop 103, organized repairing and upgrading and adding climate control to the church. Augustus R. Gardella, Troop 155, built a crescent-shaped garden by a butterfly house at Rock Hollow Woods Camp. Patrick J. S. Gibble, Troop 457, built a Little Free Library for the town of Newmanstown. Luke A. Gilbert, Troop 183, built a brick path which connects the sidewalk to his church's columbarium. Colin R. Gipe, Troop 624, repainted lines in the church parking lot. Keely J. Grimm, Troop 597, replaced flags and flagpoles with solar uplighting. Finn M. Haney, Troop 358, conducted a Lego toy drive to benefit the Children's Home of Reading. Aidan J. Hassler, Troop 241, constructed and installed 2 park benches at the Bridge Church in Shillington. Evan M. Hebel, Troop 456, refurbished the pool deck, bench, and playground area at the Lincoln Park swimming pool. Joseph A. Hendershot, Troop 141, conducted a blood drive to benefit the Miller Keystone Blood Bank. Elliot F. Herbert, Troop 607, created a perennial garden for the Gillingham Charter School. Christian M. Honecker, Troop 607, conducted a food drive to benefit the Trinity Lutheran Church's food pantry. Jesse T. Hauser, Troop 503, built 2 bookcases and 2 outside benches for the Boyertown Community Library. Clayton E. Inderbitzen, Troop 236, refurbished a summer storage shed for Grace Church. Alexander D. Isom, Troop 141, painted self-help signs to assist Lehigh Valley residents in becoming self-reliant. John H. Jansen, Troop 595, built 5 bat boxes from kits and installed them at Union Meadows Park. Ralph H. Johnson, Troop 652, built a stone bench in memory of all Barry Township veterans. Miles S. Kaufman, Troop 489, cleaned up Bayshore Cemetery in Bethel. Garrett W. Kearns, Troop 459, installed 2 French drains along a trail at Stilling Basin at Blue Marsh Lake. Michael M. Kirk, Troop 160, refurbished the 150 identifying signs used at Berks County's Reading Fair. Jeremy R. Curlin, Troop 236, built a disc golf course at the Shillington Park consisting of 9 baskets. Brigham M. Kobalarchik, Troop 237, built and installed a Gaga pit at LaSalle Academy. Aidan C. Koch, Troop 140, repaired and restored a gazebo at Fleetwood Park. Seth Kramus, Troop 651, installed 6 wooden benches on the Schuylkill River Trail. Ethan J. Krasik, Troop 597, built an outdoor chapel and classroom for the Immaculate Conception Academy. William R. Lamb, Troop 423, built an informational kiosk about tree blight for the Pennsylvania Department of Conservation. Emmett R. Larson, Troop 319, held a pet food and supply drive to benefit the Berks Humane Society. Thomas W. Lukowski, Troop 160, created rail and fence in front of the Leesport Lock House. Christopher R. Manbeck, Troop 413, built and installed benches and landscaped the Wyomissing Playground. Daniel Martinetti, Troop 523, overhauled the baseball field at Ironstone Park to bring it up to regulation code. John C. Masser, Troop 652, refurbished and relocated a swing set for the Mahantungo Fire Company. Tyler M. Mazurkowitz, Troop 423, built 15 butterfly boxes and 10 bluebird houses for Blue Marsh Park. Hunter A. McCune, Troop 543, using plaques to identify native plants at Rock Hollow Woods. Merrick McKinney, Troop 523, planted saplings and installed phone holders at the Althouse Arboretum. Seth P. Meitzler, Troop 575, refurbished the roof and trusses on the Nature Pavilion in Brandywine School District. Dimitri J. Meyer, Troop 597, repaired 12 benches and 2 entrance signs for the Lake Drive Park. Samuel T. Mitten, Troop 183, provided food for the Fleetwood Food Pantry. Mark W. Moody, Troop 155, cleaned up Children's Home Campus and Memorial Park and digitized photos from 1955 to the present. Sawyer L. Morgan, Troop 635, built 50 flower planters on Main Street in Tower City to beautify the town. Daniel J. Morrow, Troop 624, beautification of building and landscape of the Orwigsburg Historical Society. Zachary Morrow, Troop 624, built and installed 10 bee pollinator boxes for the local town of Orwigsburg. Justin D. Moyer, Troop 101, installed flag holders and medallions for veterans' graves at New Jerusalem Lutheran Church. Siddharth Muparaju, Troop 377, clean up memorial and paint multiple items for Antietam Park. Caleb H. Newen, Troop 163, replaced all broken plaques in the Zion Church Cemetery. Seth D. Noecker, Troop 459, cleared a trail and built a nature sitting bench for Berks Nature. Jonathan S. Paulevich, Troop 377, refurbished existing shelving to be used by the residents of Safe House. Brian R. Porter, Troop 154, remove and replace mulch and edge all areas for Bellman's Church Fellowship Hall. Devin C. Richard, Troop 586, refurbished the pitcher's mound, the warning track, and the sidelines at Bally Baseball Field. Nicholas Ruffing, Troop 597, landscaped and beautified around the Reading Coast Guard Auxiliary Building. Ethan D. E. Sanner, Troop 101, replace wooden siding at Camp Edmar and install a gate at Camp Grace Woods. Clayton D. Savage, Troop 423, completed repairs and extended the length to a water dock at Dry Road Farm. Jonathan D. Schatz, Troop 651, installed a flagpole at the Borough of Deer Lake Recreational Facility. Kyle Schermerhorn, Troop 422, repainted the social hall and rehang pictures and objects for church's 275th anniversary. Gregory M. Schwenk, Troop 430, renovated the football storage shed for Berks Catholic High School. Matthew H. M. Silver, Troop 237, led winter coat collection for the St. Benedict Church and the Knights of Columbus. Brandon P. Simmons, Troop 155, painted mascot footprints for parking lot and football field at Muhlenberg High School. David A. Smith, Troop 241, created a plant area in Kumru Courtyard for a STEM project to benefit birds and butterflies. Stephen T. Smith, Troop 2018, constructed 12 outdoor seating benches for the Mid-Atlantic Air Museum. Matthew P. Stahl, Troop 569, sanded and repainted border poles and dates surrounding the American Legion Post 878. Matthew P. Starowski, Troop 575, completed general maintenance at Boyers Junction Community Center. Quentin P. Stephanie, Troop 597, created a general seating area for the students at Monocacy Elementary Center. Mason D. Sterner, Troop 621, repaired, reconstructed the 7 picnic tables at Sweet Arrow Lake County Park. Tyler Stokes, Troop 611, made and installed signs for the 250th anniversary of the coal industry in Tremont. Zachary W. Stallnecker, Troop 597, renovated the storage space for the barn area at Shady Hollow Assisted Riding. Jacob C. Strausser, Troop 163, painted the rooms at the Keystone Military Family Building. Christopher J. Taney, Troop 183, conducted a pet food and supply drive to benefit the Humane Society of Berks County. Connor B. Thompson, Troop 621, built and installed 3 library boxes for use by the Blue Mountain Elementary School. Christopher R. Trebilla, Troop 155, replaced the wooden fencing with bollards at Stouts Ferry Park. Alexander L. Tucci, Troop 183, improved the connecting path by laying gravel in various areas for Maiden Creek Township. Joshua T. Tuitt, Troop 625, scraped and repainted benches and playground equipment at Willow Street Playground. Andrew D. Voppel, Troop 621, created new event signs made out of PVC for St. Mary's Catholic Parish. Joseph A. Vidzicki, Troop 543, remapped Robeson Lutheran Church's cemetery. Jonathan C. Weidman, Troop 510, created distance markers for the Topton Gun Club. Riley M. Wentz, Troop 183, constructed a display case in the Fleetwood Area Community Center. Eric A. Werner, Troop 183, scraped and restained 2 historical buildings for the Berks County Heritage Center. Joshua Whitcomb, Troop 780, collected donations for Servants to All, similar to Toys for Tots. Patrick R. Wyand, Troop 503, made a privacy area to put portable restrooms. Eric M. Williams, Troop 140, refurbished outdoor classroom at the Mifflin Middle School. Jared W. Wills, Troop 141, conducted a spring cleanup at Zion's Evangelical Lutheran Church's cemetery. Nathan A. Wilson, Troop 161, conducted a soup kitchen for 150 people at the Kennedy House in Reading. Brandon Whitmer, Troop 600, cleaned up streams and rivers from acid mine drainage and constructed a pavilion. Matthew R. Whitmer, Troop 586, refurbished 7 park benches and the bleachers at the Bally Ball Field. Noah P. Wise, Troop 489, replaced carpeting with tile in the food supply pantry at Salem Lutheran Church. Ethan A. Zaharia, Troop 155, created a field garden to attract birds and butterflies at the Rock Hollow Woods Center.
A quick special thank you to Joe Oliver for the voiceover on that slide presentation. Our next special recognition is specifically for one of the Eagles from our 2019 class.
As you're undoubtedly aware, the Eagle Scout rank requires young men to plan, finance, provide leadership for, and execute a service project that benefits a religious institution, school, community, or similar entity. This is often the most challenging and time-consuming portion of the Eagle rank, and nearly every Eagle can still tell you about their project, no matter how many years ago it was completed. Each and every project is an important and valued part of Scouting. Over 2 million Eagle Scouts from 1912 to 2020 have given countless hours of service to their places of worship, schools, and communities. However, some projects go above and beyond what is commonly expected. In 2009, the National Eagle Scout Association established the Glenn and Melinda Adams National Eagle Scout Service Project of the Year Award to recognize those projects which have rendered truly exceptional service. This award is recognized on both the national and council level. Today, we are pleased to introduce Matthew Silver, who will be recognized for his Eagle Scout project. Matthew joins us today from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where he is enrolled as a sophomore at the University of Pittsburgh, studying computer science and architecture. He's also a member of the local Army ROTC contingent. Matthew is a member of Troop 237 from LaSalle Academy in Shillington. For his project, Matthew conducted a coat drive at Berks Catholic, LaSalle Academy, and St. Benedict's Catholic Church, and in the process collected 1,000 coats, which he and his troop members then sorted, cleaned, and distributed to local charities in Reading and throughout Berks County. It is my pleasure now to introduce Mr. Jim Milham, who will present Matthew with this award.
Thank you, Steve, and thanks for joining us today, Matthew, from school. On behalf of the Hawk Mountain Council Boy Scouts of America, I'm proud to present Matthew Silver, the National Eagle Scout Association Glenn A. and Melinda W. Adams National Eagle Scout Service Project of the Year Award in recognition for your valuable service to your community by collecting 1,000 coats for those less fortunate. You are shining light as an Eagle Scout for the Hawk Mountain Council, and you have been chosen as the recipient for this year. Congratulations, Matthew, and a job well done.
Thank you, Jim. I'd also like to thank all of Troop 237, Mr. Berthonet and Mr. Geeson, and my parents as well.
Thank you, Matthew. Thank you, Jim. So that concludes the Adams Award presentation. Matthew will receive a special pin that goes with his Eagle rank on his uniform, and he'll also receive recognition in the form of certificate from the National Eagle Scout Association. Hawk Mountain Council is honored and pleased to coordinate and partner with the National Eagle Scout Association on presentation of this award.
This program was made possible by the sponsorship of dedicated community leaders. We thank all of them now for their time and interest in the Scouting program. The young Scout so often dreams of earning Eagle Scout and of having the drive to achieve that dream. Helping them along the way on that journey were their Scoutmasters and countless other unit leaders. With guidance, lots of patience, and just 1 hour a week, these individuals guided a young Scout along the trail to become Eagles. However, there's another very important group of people who have also had a large role in these young men being able to achieve this rank. Many years ago, these people, also known as parents, grandparents, and family, agreed to take their young boys to a meeting held at a local school, church, or community center after their son brought home a flyer or after being invited by a friend. Through the years, family members took their kids to meetings, campouts, sewed patches, faced down extra dirty laundry loads from summer camp, encouraged, motivated, and guided these young men that we see before us now. We want to take a moment to recognize parents, grandparents, and other family members of our Eagle Scouts. I would like to now call on Rabbi Michaelson for this evening's benediction.
Benediction. Creator of the universe, by whose goodness the world is renewed day by day, you have implanted in us a spark of your creative will. You have made us your partners in the building of the world. You have given us so much, but grant us one more thing, a grateful heart. Give us a wise and constant spirit, one aware of our debts to others for what we have achieved. You are the strength of our hands and the light of our lives. All that we are and all that we may be, we owe to your creative power that you have implanted within us. Seitchem l'shalom. Let us go forth in peace, until we once again may boachem l'shalom. May we come together soon in peace. Amen.
Thank you to all for participating in our first virtual gathering of Eagles and Silver Beaver recognition event. Congratulations to every Eagle Scout, every Eagle Scout's family, the troops that made tonight a reality, and also congratulations to our Silver Beaver recipients and our other special award recipients, who are all crucial to the mission that this council moves forward with. We look forward to the day in the near future when we can once again gather in person for friendship and fellowship. For now, we bid all of you good night, stay safe, stay healthy, and thank you for your attendance.